Hello everyone, this is Razurial again, and I am doing the IPL Caster Search submission. This is the match portion. In this match, it looks like we have Monomaniac versus Team Dignitas. For champions, we have Olaf, Lee Sin, Janna, Kog'Maw, and Morgana on Monomaniac's side, and on Team Dignitas' side, it looks like we have Dr. Mundo, Ashe, Rise, Soraka, and Vladimir. It looks like Olaf will be Nintendo's jungle, and it looks like we will have I Will Dominate as jungle for Dr. Mundo. In the bottom lane, it looks like we have the Ashe Soraka for AmiCutiePie and Locust, and the other bot lane being Kog'Maw on Zig and Pixel with Janna. Middle lane going to be Paradoxical with Morgana and Scar with Rise. This is done through the low replay system, and we are seeing it through Nintendo's replay file. So unfortunately, we can only see Monomaniac's vision, but we will see Team Dignitas when they do go for engages, or if wards go down and pings and stuff like that. Looks like they are starting to position for a possible invade, and we do have Pixel down here checking for red. Okay, gonna go and put a ward there. And Zion Spartan hiding in the bush. Looks like Nintendo coming up, getting some vision on Scara. Zion jumping over, doing a good amount of damage on Scara, which will help back him up so they can help secure this Wraiths and Red Steel. Now, Dr. Mundo with I Will Dominate normally would start red, I believe, because blue isn't as necessary on Dr. Mundo, but since they are going for an invade, we will have to see what they do decide. They do have a ward down on Monomaniac's side, though, so they will see if Dr. Mundo does go in for a counter jungle to this aggression by Monomaniac. It looks like we do have a ping coming down, and yeah, they're going to CV and see that I Will Dominate is just going to decide to start wolves and possibly go blue and then down into a counter jungle later. So for now they feel pretty safe, and they're just going to stick it out and steal these Wraiths and this red. And it looks like Zig is going to go down and start positioning for bottom lane so he doesn't miss too much CS. Also possibly going to check and make sure that everything's good on the red side, because we do see possible no. Okay, it looks like Locust is coming up. It looks like they did try to cast a ward. Okay, there we go. Ward did come down. So they do have a ward there, so they do know when Nintendo will be down and around the area. They did pick up those Wraiths and left one little Wraith for I Will Dominate when he comes up. And it looks like we do have the leash from Paradoxical, and Nintendo doing some damage. Spartan also doing some damage and backing up, so Nintendo is going to pick that up and hit his level 2. We get some pings down here, so it looks like we're going to make sure we get a ward there, so that way they got both entrances warded so they can see when I Will Dominate comes in if he decides to invade on their red. And it looks like he did just come in right now, and they do go for the ping, so they do know that he is there. He just threw his cleaver, and he should have hit the red minion, so he is around this area. And it looks like bottom lane, seeing that, pinging, they're coming up. Looks like Paradoxical coming down, Nintendo also coming down. Scar does know something's going on, so he is running towards the river, but unfortunately okay, so he is coming down, but he's being left around. Okay, looks like I Will Dominate taking lots of damage. He did pick up that red, and he does have his blue, and it looks like Nintendo doing some damage. And nice, picks up the first blood. Janna, so Janna picking up a free blue and a free red to start. Very good job. And it looks like Nintendo is just going to go in and continue with his double golems. Paradoxical resetting towards the mid. So first blood going to Monomaniac. Very great. That's definitely going to help mess up Mundo's early game jungling, so we probably won't see him for a while. Scara in middle, we'll have to see. Did get some 9 CS and 6 to Paradoxical, so not too much of a difference there. We got a little bit of trading from Zion Spartan on top. Looks like he's at about half health, while Voyboy's at a little. Okay, now he's at about half health, doing some good trading there, jumping in and out. Now it looks like Nintendo just clearing out that bottom part and is starting to go for his blue. On bottom lane, looks like we get a little bit of, just a little bit of trading, not too much damage. CS-wise, looks like Zig is at 11, while AmiCutiePie is at 12, so that's relatively even. We do get a ping and a CV to see if Mundo is there, which, oh wow, really great job, definitely. So they know that Mundo is right there at the Wraiths, and it looks like Nintendo gonna pick up this blue and finally finish up his double buffs, hit level 3 and go to wolves. And it looks like we did have Paradoxical go back, and Paradoxical did pick up, I believe, the Doran's ring. I believe they started boots 3 pots. We get a little bit of trading down on bottom. Looks like they're both about a quarter down. Okay, Zig is about half down, and it looks like we got the heal from Locust. Looks like we also, ooh, nice, Nintendo coming up, possible gank on Voyboy. Unfortunately, Voyboy is level 4, so he does have his pool, so he should be relatively safe. Did he choose? Oh, Okay, let's look at this and I'll check it out later. Okay, nice. Very good with the pull. Comes up and he should be okay, but Spartan's still doing a decent amount of damage, so it's an okay trade. Unfortunately, it was stopped, so Nintendo going to come back. Oh no, he's coming back around. Going to go for a double gank. Let's see if he falls for it, knowing that that blood pool is down. He does get the axe off. Nice reckless swings. Unfortunately, a little too close, and it looks like he is. Void Boy should be safe, so very good job. And it looks like Nintendo just going to go back, and Spartan going to continue to farm. Now let's let me check this out. I wanted to check. Oh, still okay. Void Boy still safe. Okay, we're good. Now I'm checking summoners here. Okay, so we went with heal and ghost. So no flash in that top lane. Oh, Paradoxical coming out, but pool was just up. Very good miss. That was a great dodge by Void Boy there. And it looks like Skara just continuing to farm. We got beat back by Nintendo there. And it looks like Zig and Ash trading relatively good on that, and it looks like we got a ping down at I Will Dominate. He's been farming pretty much this whole time. We haven't seen a gank from him yet, but he did lose his blue and his red buff in the early part of the game, so we're not too surprised by the fact that he's just going to focus on farming and try to get his levels up as fast as possible. Okay, so it looks like we have Paradoxical pushing up some minions, and it looks like we're at 26 CS compared to 31, so Paradoxical still holding it out pretty good. We got Nintendo coming down for double golems, may possibly come down to bottom. Oh no, okay, just gonna go with the double golems. Looks like Kog'Maw trading a little bit on that Soraka to make sure she uses some mana. And it looks like, Zion did just go back, so let's check out what he bought. It looks like he bought double no caves, very nice, so he will trade extremely well in that top lane against Vladimir. And it looks like Vlad, I'm not sure if he's... Oh, okay, we just see the cloth armor so far, so we don't see Vlad coming back yet. But it looks like Nintendo is positioning. Oh, he does go with the Ghost. He hits the axe on Locust. Locust taking a lot of damage. Nintendo doing a bunch of damage. And Reckless Swings picking up the kill. Great kill of that. It looks like Pixel is going up to Ward Dragon, and... the lane is kind of, okay, setting back up. I think Ash went back due to Locust dying to possibly buy. Has Zig's gone back yet? Zig has not gone back yet, though, so he may go back soon. And it looks like middle lane still relatively even. And Zion a little bit pushed, but he seems like he's doing pretty good. Trade-wise, they're both at top health, so they are pretty good. It looks like we got a lot of pings, though. Paradoxical coming down. I guess they know the timing on this blue, so they want to make sure to be there, maybe. Oh, no, okay, see, they see Dr. Mundo going off with the Dark Binding in the Tainted Soil. Oh, and it does hit. Lots of damage going on. Oh, and... Okay, Paradoxical picks up the kill. Lots of damage from that true damage. Okay, so we got some pings on Dragon. It looks like Pixel coming down, hitting the Dragon, trying to pull it away. Nintendo doing a little bit of damage. And pulling it back. Oh, but it reset though, so they're gonna have to do that again. Looks like Nintendo taking most of the damage now. Pixel going in with the shield. Looks like bottom lane we're good. Top lane, Zion's positioning to take double golems. They're still doing this dragon. Wow, Nintendo's getting down pretty low though. Okay, so he does get a shield. I have to see. Okay, so he's backing up. It's still at like a third of health. So okay, Nintendo backing up. Looks like Paradoxical really low on mana, but then Kog'Maw's coming up, so he'll be able to finish that off at about 741. So that one should be up in about the next 6 minutes. And it looks like, Zion Spartan coming around with a good angle. Void Boy pretty far out of position. We'll have to see how well this trade goes. Okay, I'm going to focus on Void Boy's health here. He's about half. Okay, very nice kick. Ultimate going off. And it looks like, wow, Zion trading so well in this top lane. Void Boy's at about half health. Okay, and ultimate goes off from Vladimir, but he shields himself, so he doesn't take a whole ton of damage. Oh, and we got beat back. Apologize for that again. Looks like we got a little bit pushed on I'm a Cutie Pie side, so Zig just trying to hit this up, do a bit of damage. Looks like I'm a Cutie Pie has a little bit of health down, so doing a pretty good trade. Void Boy pushing right up against his tower. Spartan taking a lot of damage, pretty low, but his shield is doing for a whole ton. Let's see what item-wise he has. He still hasn't gone back to buy yet, though. And Void Boy did finally go back and buy, and it looks like he went with a amplifying tank. Oh, good amount of damage coming out of Zion Spartan. He's healing for a lot of health. And it looks like, Paradoxical coming up. We got a potential gank. It looks like Nintendo is helping to protect middle. No, he's going to go into his jungle. Paradoxical comes up and then just backs off. So possibly going to go back down middle, or maybe Zion pulled him off or something like that. Oh, we got a ping. Looks like Mundo trying to steal that blue. Oh, and he gets it with the cleaver from the side. Very good job. looks like Pixel going back. Hogma for Ziggs has just gone back. Let's see what Zig bought. Triple Doran's Blade, some potions, and some wards. So very good. Lots of health, lots of lifesteal off of that. And I don't believe that. No, okay. I mean, Cutie Pie has not gone back, so Hogma going to be pretty strong in that lane. Looks like we got Nintendo X setting up for blue to give to Paradoxical. Paradoxical throwing down some stuff. We got a couple pings though. And Paradoxical picking up with the Dark Binding at the last second. And it looks like we do get a CV, knowing that Mundo had just picked up his red buff. Void Boy pretty low though, so he's taking a lot of damage, and it looks like Nintendo coming up. Now we do know that Mundo is up around that area. We do get a couple pings down here, and it looks like they do ward. And it looks like Nintendo coming out to... No, not steal. Okay, he's just sitting. Okay, so they do see that Mundo's there. There is a pretty good amount. Okay, yep, they hit up Mundo. Do some damage. We got an exhaust going off. Mundo taking a lot of damage though. Oh no, Spartan's taking a lot of damage. Mundo about to go down. Nintendo. Oh, and great Ash Arrow out of nowhere, but unfortunately Zion was too far away, and it looks like he's going to shield Nintendo, so neither of them go down from the turret. Really great Ash Arrow, but unfortunately just not enough damage, and he was just far enough away to where the turret didn't focus on him. Great job by Monomaniac. Awesome pickup on that Mundo. Looks like we've got a little bit of damage on Locust. Oh, a lot of damage. May possibly go down. Looks like Ziga's going to back up, though. Oh, sorry, got beat back. And trying to hit it. Okay, but I believe... Yeah, okay, Soraka has healed, so Locust should be fine. And it looks like Cutie Pie should be fine also. And Cutie Pie clearing up that wave, kind of backing him off the turret. It does look like Void Boy is pushing top, though. And Zion is starting to come up, but he will not get there for a few seconds, so his turret will take a little bit of damage at least. Looks like Nintendo picking up his Wraiths, and we got some warding done by Pixel, and it looks like Zig still pushing that bottom lane. Really just owning with that range and doing lots of damage. And, okay, Ash had gone back, so we do have a triple Doran Berserker Boots on both of them, so at least item-wise they are relatively even. It looks like we do get a couple pings on that middle. Paradoxical cleaning that up to... go back, and it looks like top lane Zion just kind of chilling out and farming a little bit more. We do get a ping on Nintendo. He did just pick up that red. Looks like he is going to go double golems. Zion trading with Void Boy on top. Void Boy at about half health. Zion at full health. Zion item wise, okay, Zion did go back and get double Doran's Blade, so has a lot of health and a lot of magic resist, so that's why he's trading. So he has good amount of health, good amount of lifesteal, and he's reducing that Vlad's damage pretty good. Oh wait, what am I? Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, so it looks like a little more trading. Oh, bottom lane, we may have a gank. It looks like Nintendo kind of chilling in the bush. It looks like he came up from the lane side as the minions were being pushed up, so he will probably move up to the, yeah, he moves up to the next bush as they lose vision, and then he positions himself. I'll make sure to keep track of that. We did see a couple pings on that Mundo, so Paradoxical being careful about that, and it looks like, okay, so Nintendo getting in a good position. Oh, Ash a little far out. Okay, backs up though. We can't see any wards though, so we're not sure if they notice. Oh, and the Hawk shot, so he's going to have to, he tries to go in, but he misses with his axe, so he's just going to back up. Looks like Scar still farming middle. We'll have to see. Scar's been farming middle like the entire game. 92 on Paradoxical and 100 on Scar. So even though Scar's been farming all game, Paradoxical has been just evening it out with that Dark Soil and still picking up kills and stuff. So really great job by Paradoxical. Void Boy and Zion trading a little bit on top. Looks like Void Boy still on the losing end of these trades though. Zion really just abusing that mobility on Lee Sin. On bottom lane, looks like they're both pretty good because Soraka has awesome sustain, and it looks like they're both pretty good too. Oh, we got a Dark Bind and a Taint. No, okay, it misses Void Boy. Nice try by Paradoxical. Been hitting a lot of good Dark Binds. Fortunately, not that one. Okay, so we got Nintendo doing a bit of damage. Paradoxical coming back down. We got some pings going down on blue and a ping on Dragon, so it looks like Dragon will possibly be coming up soon. Looks like Locust coming up. I'm not sure where they're going. Maybe possibly placing a ward around this area. Fortunately, we can't see that. And it looks like Zion is all set up top by himself, so he's farming away. They do have a lot of pings on Rise, picking up this blue buff. And it looks like Locust and I'm a Cutie Pie coming up to help. Okay, they're trying to, I think, position it so the minions will block. Really good job, though. Oh, and very great Dark Bind. Paradoxical picking up that blue with a nice steal and getting away completely free of charge. That must make them so angry. I know I get angry when it happens to me. We got a couple pings down on Dragon. We have I'm a Cutie Pie coming down. Now we did see Mundo over here also, so we do know that there are potentially 4 people here. Void Boy down in the middle. We got a lot of pinks coming down here, so let's see if they're going to go and at least either try to contest this. Okay, so we got one person coming out. Okay, so they're doing damage. I'm a Cutie Pie coming down doing some AoE, but Zion trying to push people away, trying to make sure that we can't get a steal. Very good job. Monomaniac picks it up. Oh, jumps on I'm a Cutie Pie, just tons of damage. Kog'Maw picking up the kill. Man, Zion he did a lot of damage there. Okay, Void Boy coming out in the middle. We got a lot of pings going off. We know Rise is in the middle too. We know Locust is down here. We're not sure if there's anything else, so it looks like they may go for a 3-person dive. Okay, Nintendo coming out. Let's see if he goes for the axe. No, dodged by the axe, but unfortunately that pushed him back. Locust taking a good amount of damage, but I Will Dominate coming in, hitting his ultimate immediately and trying to slow them down and do a bunch of damage, backing them off. Locust healing both of them up. So, yeah, okay, it looks like they're pretty safe. Nintendo taking a little bit more damage, but they are going to back off from that. In the middle, it looks like Scar was doing a little bit of fighting on the tower, but against Zion and Paradoxical, but Zion had to back up, and it looks like he is going back up to his top tower to stop Void Boy from pushing, but it looks like Void Boy just pushed the minion waves and then is possibly going back since we don't see him on the map currently. It looks like Locust is, oh, okay, sorry, we got beat back again. Locust is sitting down on the bottom there, and Ash is most likely gone back. Okay, we do see Ash on the field, so let's see what, okay, hasn't bought anything, so possibly just gone back to heal, or was in a different part of the map that we couldn't see. Scar is still farming middle against Paradoxical. Paradoxical with the blue buff. That was the blue buff that was stolen. So 119 CS for Paradoxical, which should go up pretty quickly, especially with that blue buff. And what was it? 126 for Scara. On top lane, Void Boy going with 116 to Zion's 99. So Void Boy a little bit ahead on CS because he's been sitting on the top lane a bit more, but Zion has had some really good map control. And also Zion is 0-0-2 while Void Boy is full 0. So I'd have to say that the money is relatively even there with those assists. Looks like we do see I Will Dominate with that ward, a little bit of showing on the map, so they do know where that Dr. Mundo is. Unfortunately, they do not know where Void Boy or Scar are, so they have to be careful. They do know Locust and I'm a Cutie Pie are down here, but it looks like they are going to push against this turret for a little bit. It looks like I Will Dominate is going to throw down a little bit of damage. Scar coming down. Just going to back him up. Okay, doing pretty good. We got some pings down on this turret, so it looks like Zig going to back up and keep doing a bit of damage. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of minion wave there, so they are going to possibly back up. We do have some pings down on the middle. And it looks like Zion coming around from the side, Paradoxical coming in. We'll have to see if Paradoxical can get off a good Dark Bind. We got some pings. And, oh, Nintendo coming down from the other side, jumping. Oh, it looks like Zion flashes in, jumps up on Scara, gets the Ignite off, gonna finish that one off, do a bunch of damage, get away from the turret. Unfortunately, I Will Dominate, picking up the kill on that. Paradoxical trying to come in and pick up the kill too. But Locust coming in with the heal, very good job, and it looks like I Will Dominate will pick up a double kill. Very good job, awesome trade. Okay, we got the Ash Arrow coming in, so that way they can check out where Nintendo was. There was a bit of fighting down here, and the turret had also gone down. Unfortunately, I wanted to make sure to catch the action that was happening in middle. Okay, so it looks like Void Boy's lane is pushed a little bit, so he can focus a bit on mid and get some farm up there while Zion loses a little bit of farm on top and takes a little more turret damage. Nintendo at about half health, but he should be able to go in and use his lifesteal and spell vamp abilities to get his health right back up, which is going up pretty quickly. And on bottom lane, it looks like I'm a Cutie Pie continuing to farm, but Kog'Maw has gone middle. He had gone back though, so let's see what Kog'Maw picked up. Oh, he had picked up a BF sword and a pickaxe, so he's going to be doing a lot more damage. I'm a Cutie Pie has not picked anything up though. Has not gone back yet, but it looks like they just did push that lane, so I'm a Cutie Pie could be going back right now. Paradoxical had gone back, and it looks like we have a needlessly large rod and a blasting wand, so we have a death cap coming in soon from Paradoxical. Okay, looks like everything's pretty even. Top lane, I don't know if I had talked about the... Okay, so we got a Hex Drinker and Mercury Tread, so he's trading really well against that, and he has the Magic Resist Shield, so Voidboy going to be in a little bit of trouble on this top lane with trading against him. He has picked up all the Ancient stuff, and he has gone with Ionian Boots of the City, so he does have some really nice reduced cooldowns. Unfortunately, I don't think I can actually... Yeah, no. In this setting... Oh, wait. No, we can't check their stats. We can only check Nintendo's stats. Okay, so we got another blue pickup. They're all going to go in. They may... Paradoxical picking it up with the Dark Bind again. Of course, great job. I think every blue Paradoxical has picked up, has been with the Dark Bind. On top, looks like Voidboy went out about half health, and Zion going to half health, so pretty even trade there, and his Hex Drinker hadn't gone off yet, though, so he has not used that shield. Looks like we got some Cutie. They do have some vision on him. We'll have to see if Paradoxical hits it. Oh, misses the Dark Bind, unfortunately. So Cutie will get away, but they do pick up that middle turret. Very good job by Team Monomaniac. And it looks like they are moving back. Okay, we don't have any pings going now. We're not sure what's going to go there. We got middle, some clearing up. Looks like they are positioning for, okay, pinging Rise, seeing him coming into the jungle. Oh, and an arrow from Cutie. Cutie taking a lot of damage, though. Paradoxical running to the back, though. Oh, very good by Pixel, throwing them all back. So Paradoxical will make it out, and they get the kill off on Cutie. Dark Binding just barely misses Scar over the wall. Would have been really great. So looks like we get a retreat ping, and then it looks like we got a ping on Dragon, so they are going to defend this Dragon so they can pick this one up. We do have Scar coming down, though, to try to contest this possibly. We do get some pings on that. There's a big minion wave here, so that will push against that turret, which will do a lot of damage. So if they can kind of stall them out here, that's really good. We do have Mundo down on the side, though. He had thrown a couple cleavers, and it looks like we do have Soraka there, also at about half health. Okay, so it looks like they're going to start doing some damage. Unfortunately, Paradoxical pretty low, though, so we're going to have to play it really carefully. Dragon at about half. Looks like I will dominate. Will come in. Let's see. Okay, they're doing a good amount of damage. We're going to try to see who picked this up. Okay, we can't tell. It looks like I think I will dominate actually picked it up and stole. We didn't see any gold coming out from Monomaniac's side, so that was a really good pickup if they did. Unfortunately, since this isn't spectator mode, I can't really tell if that happened. Zion coming down middle, and it looks like they're all just going to back up. We got Janna going back for Pixel, and it looks like Cutie just continuing to farm on bottom. I think top lane's the only one that's like relatively even. All the turrets in mid lane and bottom lane are down. So looks like Zion continuing to farm. Zion at 146 against his counterpart, which would be Voidboy. Voidboy is still at 175 though, so doing really well on that, and still at full zeros. Even though Zion has died one time, he has picked up 1 kill and 2 assists. So I'm still going to say that their money is relatively even. Not to mention, I believe Monomaniac has picked up 2 dragons? Yeah, 2 dragons. And Dignitas has possibly picked up 1, since we're not sure about that third one, exactly who it went to. Okay, so it looks like we got blue being picked up. Looks like they're going to give that to Paradoxical for a refresh on that blue buff. Very good job. It looks like they do get a CV, seeing that Dr. Mundo had just picked up that red. Scar continuing to farm in middle. And Zion trying to trade on top against Voidboy a little bit more. Looks like they're about even in health. And Nintendo, he's about to go back, so let's see if we can try to, okay, there we go. We controlled the camera, so we didn't go back with him. Okay, so it looks like we got Paradoxical and Pixel pinging up on top, coming up. Are they going to pick up golems? Oh, no, okay, they're warding red because they know that Mundo could have been around a golems, but they do send them down on the map, so we will see Paradoxical coming in. Voidboy coming right into the bush, though. Oh, very good Dark Binding. Catches Voidboy off guard. Now he's in the Tainted Soil, taking a lot of damage. He does go for the heal and does his ultimate. Unfortunately, Zion's coming. He's going to have to back up, and very good pickup by Morgana. But the Rise coming on through the back. Scar doing tons of damage. Ash Arrow, like, hits but misses. That's really strange. I will dominate coming up, trying to do some slow, trying to kill Zion. Oh, great Dark Binding to save Zion, and he jumps to it. It looks like Soraka Locust a little too far out. Maybe, oh yeah, and dies from it. Bad positioning, unfortunately. Some more damage. I will dominate really low, and nice pickup. Kog'Maw goes for the kill. Rise taking a good damage. Looks like Ash taking damage. Oh, Zion jumped in, but unfortunately too much damage coming out of Cutie and Scar there. So relatively good trade though. That was a 3 for 1, so very good. Looks like they are positioning to take Wraiths, and they could take a couple other map objectives. Looks like they're pinging Baron, so we could see a Baron. It looks like Scar coming down, possibly trying to contest this. Oh, maybe they had a ward there and saw the pixel was really low. Unfortunately, no, Scar getting killed, so that was a 4-for-1 trade. Even better. And it looks like they will start their first Baron at 23 minutes of the match. Pixel's kind of low, though, so they have to be a little careful. Nintendo's a little low, too, so they're going to have to make sure to even up the amount of damage that everyone is taking from this. Okay, Paradoxical taking a good amount of damage, but not backing up. And it looks like Zig and Nintendo, okay, it's kind of switching between both of them. Okay, so they are good. They pick it up. Very nice job. And it looks like they are going to start heading down towards middle or possibly getting in just good positions to go back. Top lane, it looks like we got pushed pretty hard from Voyboy. We do not see where he is, though. It looks like, okay, Olaf's not going back. I'm a Cutie Pie down on bottom, continuing to farm. Let's see, item-wise, I got BF Sword and Cloak of Agility, so we should see an Infinity Edge out of I'm a Cutie Pie pretty soon. I will dominate. Just walked through a wall and then disappeared. Okay, that must have been a glitch. I think he walked around. Okay, so Zig picking up, looks like red buff. Maybe Olaf. Okay, no, Olaf just doing a little bit of damage. Zig picking up that red buff. So Zig on Kog'Maw will have a nice slow and some good range too, so that'll be really good. Again, continue trading on top. Oh, okay, sorry, he went back again. Looks like they do get a ping and do see that Rise is going for that. Unfortunately, it is a bit too low, so they may not get there in time. Pixel coming up, and yeah, okay, it's already gone. Pixel does go for the ward, though. And it looks like we have 4 players in mid for Dignitas. And we still have Zion on top pushing. They do get a couple pings. Looks like they are coming in the woods. Okay, Voyboy wasn't that bush, so he is still defending in the top tower, but we do have a couple teammates coming in. It looks like Kog'Maw. Yeah, wow, he's doing a lot of damage to that turret. Unfortunately, Rise coming up with the ultimate to clear that out, so Scar doing a great job making sure that they couldn't take that turret down right away. Zion taking a little bit of damage, but then just backing up, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and steal those wraiths. And it looks like Paradoxical, thought was going to go for ults, but positioning maybe for a really good Dark Bind. And it looks like they are waiting for the next minion wave. Dark Bind goes off, but unfortunately it misses. Kog'Maw continuing to increase his range, doing a lot of damage. They're playing a lot of really great defensive for that Kog'Maw on the front, so that way no one can jump on him, which is really good, because then they can clear those turrets with no problem. Zion taking a good amount of damage, but then backing up. Okay, it looks like they're going to actually switch lanes. They're going to pick up Wolves and go bottom lane. Top lane, it's relatively pushed, but I think there's a few more minions for purple side, so I don't think that turret will be in danger anytime soon until at least this minion wave comes in. Then there may be an issue. But it looks like they are continuing to do this. Yeah, still doing the same thing. They're playing that defensive wall, so Kog'Maw can just take that down, and Zig just doing tons of damage. Item-wise on that Zig, it looks like we have the Infinity Edge and the Zeal and 3 Dorn's Blades. Zion, though, getting a little cut out of position, taking a good amount of damage, but then backing up, and he should be okay. It looks like Rise and Ash trying to clear up those minion waves, so Scar and Ami Cutie Pie doing a great job trying to maintain keeping people off of that turret, but unfortunately they're just the continued push of Zig and back while everyone else defends him, and he's doing tons of damage to that turret. Zion taking a good amount of damage. Ash Arrow does go off on Pixel. Unfortunately, the turret does go down. Zion in the front, great Janna ult. Zion going really down really low, though, almost dying. And then he does back off. Looks like we do have the Shirelli is off on Pixel, though, so everyone does kind of back up, and the fight kind of resets. Voyboy out trying to protect this turret while they're repositioning. Oh, and really great Dark Binding and ultimate from Paradoxical to pick up a kill on I'm a Cutie Pie. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, so it looks like we got some pings. Pinging Kog'Maw. Okay, they pinged Dragon, but then they backed up, decided, okay, they're actually going to go with the inhibitor instead, since it's Voyboy currently that's here, and the other ones are backed up a little to the turret. Okay, now they're going to ping Dragon, so like, yeah, let's get some super minions going on that lane, and then we can continue to get map objectives. Top lane, again, pretty even. And it looks like, yeah, okay, so they're going for that next Dragon. We can talk about a couple items here, I guess. Looks like on that Olaf we had gone with a Wriggles Lantern and Mercury Treads. Giant Spell into the Heart of Gold, which is GP10, and very nice Aegis for some AoE resistances, which will definitely help out the team. Unfortunately, it's already like 12-3, so they are... Monomaniac is snowballing really hard, just doing extremely great, and always trading extremely effectively. I'd have to say Zion has been trading really awesome on top and just keeping Voyboy busy the entire time. And Paradoxical with some really clutch Dark Bindings, doing a great job. And Zig just doing exactly what he needs to do, being safe, staying in back, and just dishing out tons and tons of damage. Okay, so they're coming up, just clearing out the jungle, picking up blue, and it looks like it will go to Paradoxical. And with the Dark Bind, that actually missed though, because the Tainted Soil killed. So the first blue that they didn't get through Dark Binding. Okay, so Void Boy clearing up some stuff on bottom. Unfortunately, we can't see a lot of what Dignitas is doing, but we will slowly see that soon. It looks like we do have some timers going off and some pings. Okay, we got pings in middle. They are coming down. We still have Zion pushing top, so we may possibly take that turret. They are positioning here, though. They did go with a CV to check that bush and then ward it, and they are warding that, checking with the axe, and it looks like they are pinging that top turret, so they are going to take that down. Intendude kind of coming down from the side, but then deciding to switch back so he can take a safer route. Dark Bind, Tainted Soil, unfortunately missed, but they did get a free turret out of that, so that was really good. And it looks like they are continuing to push up. The minion wave is a little bit back, so they're going to just kind of clear this enemy minion wave and push up a little more on Dignitas' turret. We'll have to see how well they do that. If they keep doing that interference blocking maneuver, so Zig can just sit in back and take the turret down, that's extremely deadly. And all of Team Monomaniac are just so tanky that they can just keep doing it. It looks like Zig a little bit out of position. Zion jumping in, though. Gets Rune Prison by Rise, though, and taking a lot of damage from that ultimate. Pixel's ulti goes off, though, so a lot of healing goes down. Zig almost goes down, but backs up. And it looks like everyone's, okay, everyone's still up. Really great job. Unfortunately, they have to wait for another minion wave, so the fight's kind of like paused. We got a Dark Bind, and we didn't. Thank you for the CVs, so we could see if it actually hit anyone. Unfortunately, Locust did dodge that though, so looks like we got some more interference. Zig again maintaining that position in back and taking that turret down really good. Oh, we did have a nice Dark Bind on that Rise. Rise going the ultimate. Lots of damage going down though, but Rise does go down. Very great job by Paradoxical. Oh, and Zion just barely living through that. It looks like Void Boy coming up, trying to do a bunch of damage with his AoE. Okay, so we got some ghosts going out from everyone. Great Dark Binding. Ash Arrow coming in. Oh, and just barely misses Ziggs. That would have been a really great pickup, and they could have possibly gotten a kill off of that one. Okay, so it looks like Monomaniac just going to back off, reset, kind of heal up, and buy some stuff, so I'll have to check and see what they buy. Oh, and during that entire time, they had super minions coming down, so while they were like stalling out on this turret, super minions had taken out this entire turret. I'm sorry that I missed that. And it looks like this turret had also gone down too, so lots of just stalling out in that top lane gave Monomaniac the time to have their minions take out like half the base of Team Dignitas. Okay, so they had just purchased. Looks like we do have some pings on Baron, so let's talk about a couple things that they picked up. It looks like we do have the Abyssal Scepter, Blasting Wand. It looks like we do have that Phantom Dancer finished up, and I'm not sure what Janna had, so I don't think that she purchased anything specific. We do have the Maul of Malmortius on Lee Sin, and it looks like, I don't believe he had the Quicksilver Sash before on Nintendo, so they have a good builds. They're almost completely finished builds here. And it looks, we did see a ward go right down here from Scar, so they can see that bush. It looks like they are pushing up the middle lane, so that way they can get some good positioning and contest this Baron. We'll have to see. But we do have minions here, though, and they are hitting up against this tower. So they're kind of in a catch-22 where they have to defend against this Baron because they can't allow them to get Baron. But at the same time, they have to sacrifice having one person go back, which it looks like it will be Scar, to clean that up. Which means this is a 4v5. It looks like they did try to go with the steal with the cleaver, but unfortunately, I Will Dominate did not hit that to get the steal. So we have Monomaniac rushing up with Baron buff. This could be like the final push. They're really well pushed. All the inner turrets except for the two, or the one Nexus turret, sorry, is down. So Kog'Maw, Ziggs is doing a ton of damage again, getting down the second inhibitor, and it looks like they're going to go for the clean sweep, going for the third inhibitor before going for the tower. Kog'Maw just kind of throwing down some damage, keeping people backed up. Looks like, are they going to initiate? Okay, Void Boy going in, and there's the ultimate. It looks like I Will Dominate coming out, but then Pixel again with that great ultimate. Zion getting pretty low. Void Boy running in though. Unfortunately, Zion just won't die, and they kill Void Boy. And then Paradoxical goes down from I Will Dominate, but then Zion picking up I Will Dominate, and it looks like Zig picks up Locust and double kill from Zion. And then finally, Skara picks up Zig, but then Zion picks up Scara, so triple kill right at the end. Just Zion will not die, picks up the final turret, and that looks like that will be game. GG's gone down. Very great match by Monomaniac, just so awesome. They had complete control of the map the entire game. All the Barons, I think all the Dragons, but possibly one. So great job. Thank you guys. It was an awesome match to watch. Thank you IPL for letting us cast this replay. And I hope to see you guys later. This is Razurial. Have a good one.